Hey there, ladies. If you are in your perimenopausal years or beyond, and you are not getting the weight loss results that you had hoped for from the keto diet or the carnivore diet or some variation of that, then this video is for you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelly Keelan, and I'm a weight loss coach for women in their perimenopausal years and beyond. And I am seeing a common theme with clients. They are coming to me already on the keto diet or the carnivore diet, and they're super frustrated because they have hit maybe a weight loss stall, or maybe they're gaining weight on these diets and they are ready to throw the towel in. And so this video is going to be super quick, and it's going to I'm going to tell you some common themes that I'm seeing with the carnivore diet and the keto diet and why it's not working, and then some tools that I've given women to really see the scale start moving again. And this video is not going to be super scientific. It's not based off of any studies. It's actually real life situations of women that I'm seeing today who come to me with weight loss stalls who are on these diets. So first thing I want to say is you are going to constantly have to be tweaking the diet that you're on as far as calories go and macros go, and maybe even the timings that you eat and any sort of fasting you're doing. You're going to constantly have to change that. Your body is going to adapt to the calories or the macros, and it's going to want to hang on to that weight. And the only way to really see the scale start moving again is to kind of switch things up and change things. Now, I'm not going to throw out any specific calorie amounts or protein or fat amounts because it would do no good. Everybody is so different that it's just varies so much from woman to woman, but just knowing that the variation is going to be key. And for a lot of women, this may include upping their fat and lowering their protein. I've seen that with a few women. And then also I've seen the opposite be true, where women are having to up their protein and lower their fat in order to see results. So the other thing too is some women need to fast less, and some women need to do a little bit more fasting. So it's just very individualized. But I guarantee if you start playing around with your macros or your time of your window of eating, you will start to see results. And that doesn't mean what you were doing before was wrong, and that's why you have problems. It just means that your body got used to whatever routine, calories, macros you were doing, and now it just you need to switch things up. You need to keep your metabolism and your body kind of guessing. And the second thing is, and this is probably the biggest one out of everything I'm going to talk about, and that is women are not dealing with the reason that they were overweight in the first place, which is usually some way, shape, or form of emotional eating, overeating, or binge eating. That's what got them overweight in the first place. That's kind of what got them in the position that they were, where they felt like they needed to try the keto or carnivore diet to lose weight. And so these diets are not a cure for your overeating or emotional eating. They can be a great kind of tool, and they can help curb cravings maybe and lessen the obsession with food a little bit, but it's not a cure for the reason you were overweight in the first place. So a lot of times we just transfer our food issues into the keto diet and the carnivore diet, and we end up just overeating. Even if it's on meat or fat, we overeat, we eat too many calories because of emotional reasons. So that's probably the biggest reason. And it's so much more fun to focus on the hormones and to focus on the macros and the protein and the meat and the carnivore and the grass-fed. It's so much more fun to do that than to focus on the real reason you were overweight in the first place. So that is one thing that I work with when clients come to me, is we get down to business when it comes to tackling your reason for emotional eating or overeating or sugar addiction. There's so many different names for it. So just keep that in mind too, that you can't really shove those issues under the rug and expect long-term results. The other thing too is, especially as we get older, we start to see more dysfunction in our metabolism and our thyroid, adrenal health, all of that stuff. And so that adds just kind of another layer of difficulty onto the weight loss. And so a lot of women don't have a clear understanding of maybe how their hormones are, their metabolic health are impacting their weight loss resistance. So that's another thing that you may want to really look into, as far as maybe that means getting your labs done. Maybe that means getting a glucose monitor and kind of seeing what your glucose levels are. And that can shed a lot of light on what might be happening. The more I work with women, the more I'm seeing that blood sugar dysregulation can be a major cause of weight loss resistance. Because if your blood sugar is not stable, it can impact your mood, it can impact your cravings, your sleep quality, your thyroid health, your sex hormones. And so to have a clear understanding of your glucose is it's a key. So those are the main things that I wanted to just throw out there for you. Like I said, I'm not giving anybody probably any specific answers to their problems, but I want to just shed some light on some areas that maybe you can look at and then go from there. If you want more detailed, individualized help with all of these issues that I've just talked about, please get a hold of me. You can ask me questions, comment below, and let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what's going on with you, and I can kind of point you in the right direction. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one and we can really dive deep into these issues that you might be having, I will put my information below if you want to get a hold of me. So that's what I had for you today. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next video.